Welcome back, guys. We got more Pentatonix, which is never a bad thing.
No, I love Pentatonix. I've loved our journey with them.
Yeah, well, the last one that we did was a Christmas song. And guess what? We have another Christmas song today.
I'm not complaining because I love their Christmas songs.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's not really a Christmas song. I mean, we know Christmas is supposed to be celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ, but
Yes.
not a lot of discussions regarding that around Christmas normally.
Yeah.
And this one is Mary, Did You Know, right? So we're talking
Seems
about...
like a similar vibe.
Yeah, Mother Mary in this one.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting a little more of a religious and maybe and powerful song than a Christmas vibe. But we did what was the other Christmas one that we did? Oh, Come All Ye Faithful.
Yes, which
right?
they spiced all the way up,
Yeah.
which I love their version of that.
Yeah, so
But
maybe
it's very
they
different
will.
than the traditional.
Maybe they will do that with this one.
Yeah,
and they're going to
you
spice
never
it way
know.
up. I don't know. But we didn't want to wait until next Christmas to do
Way too long.
this song because I think it's one of their more popular and well-known songs. And you guys were saying that we got to get to this one. So we didn't want to wait around and wait for another 12 months to get to this. And maybe we can revisit a live performance next Christmas if
Yeah, that would be cool.
if there's one out there, that is.
For sure.
Before we get started, we have a pop quiz question for you guys.
Yes,
Samantha,
we want to know what reality TV show did Pentatonix win to launch their career?
Yeah, if you're a big PTX fan, then you are going to know that answer, I'm
Yeah.
sure. But we've loved getting to know Pentatonix. It's been, a really eye-opening journey on what you can do with a cappella groups, and that led into Home Free, and then now we've got into Voice Play. So
Yeah, it's been amazing. And it's just so incredible what people can do with just their vocal box.
that's right. And they are, the creme de la creme of a cappella. So you ready to check out a little more PTX?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's roll.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know? Mary, did you know?
The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know?
This is so good.
So powerful. It's, giving me goosebumps.
Yeah, same. I'm
And,
just
and they're really capturing the theme of the song so well, even with the video, in the cave and the candles and
I
all
love the
that.
video.
Yeah, it's great. And, the lyrics are powerful, but it's very fitting because it's got this gospel vibe to it with the
100%.
backing vocals that they're providing. It's not too heavy. The other songs, like we said with Oh Come All Ye Faithful, they spiced it up.
Yeah.
wouldn't have been fitting for this
No,
one.
no, definitely not.
The way they're doing it is perfect,
Yeah.
and it makes me feel like I'm going to church.
It does. It really does remind me of like a gospel choir.
Yeah, and but even more beautiful,
Yes,
right? Because
yeah.
their vocal performances are awesome. I mean, Mitch is really, really standing out to me on this one. I think his voice is just perfect for this song of really getting into your chest with that empowering feel, and his counter tenor presence is perfect for this sound. So it kind of plays off the hard hitting low end from Kevin on like kick.
Yeah, they
And
complement
then,
each other very nicely.
There's not much else in between, so it's just like this explosion between the two that adds a lot of depth in total.
Yeah, I'm really liking Kirsty's vocals on this too. I think that she sounds like that very like high range, angelic, beautiful voice. I mean, she always has that, but for this, I feel like it sits in very well with this. But I even feel like to me, that is very Mitch and Kirsty have this very angelic sound to their voice, but they're offsetting it really well with Scott and Avi too. I feel like the dynamic there between the two, it sounds very well, like very nice for this.
Agreed. They're all complementing each other perfectly in this one.
And even when they're all coming in together, right? It's like they're harmonizing, but they're all like doing it together, but then also at different times as well, which is, like plays a lot with the depth in the song too, which I think is cool.
They're creating their own melody even when their own vocals, right? So I'm loving this one. Perfect rendition, and I can see why it's one of their more popular songs.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm that familiar with like this is just as a Christmas song as a whole.
Yeah, I don't know either. It could be that they're doing it differently in their own way, and it doesn't.
Maybe.
You're not recognizing it. But let's finish it out. No point in waiting any further for all this fire that they're bringing in the cave and on the vocals. So let's go.
And we live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb.
Scott killing
Did
it.
you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nation?
Wow.
Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb?
That sleeping child you're holding is the great
Mary, did you know?
I always forget about their outros.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know?
Really, really great stuff. And was that the first time we've heard Kevin sing? I don't think I remember ever hearing him sing like that before. That was really, really impressive. He blew me away.
Yeah, I was like,
Everybody just crushed it, man.
yeah. Honestly, like I said, I think they all really complement each other well. Like obviously sometimes having a higher range or something like stands out because it's like you really notice it, but I feel like the way that they all come together is really what makes them like top notch.
Well, I think even with this one, what I noticed anyways is that individually they stood out and they all brought it to the table, and all, some other songs we've seen, like we've really been able to highlight somebody in particular that stood out, but they always complement each other well. This one, I feel like it was the full package, and that every single one of them crushed it, like 100% A plus. And then on top of that, as a group, it was 100% A plus.
Yeah,
I really don't see how they could have done this any better than they did.
no, like I was sitting here with like goosebumps the whole time.
Yeah, it was great. It was really spiritual as well. It was empowering. You know, it made me feel a connection with God, so to speak, while I was listening to it. And that's obviously what you would want for them creating this song. And that's the way I felt throughout, man. And it's you know, when you come across music like that, it's so rewarding, right? You know, there's obviously music is supposed to make you feel good or make you have a certain vibe to it very often, but rarely do you come across music that'll make you feel like you're connecting in a certain way.
Spiritually. And I think that what's really cool about this too is that this could be applicable to somebody who, like, even if you don't have that much understanding of scripture or the Bible or religion, like they're storytelling, right? Like they're bringing it down in a way that it's really cool. They're like explaining like very key pieces of stories throughout the Bible of things that obviously Jesus did, right? Which is neat. Like even if you know nothing about any of that, you can listen to this and be like, wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's also, I think, just refreshing to hear something like that in music, right? There's so much out there nowadays that clearly doesn't have the greatest representation of messaging and doesn't set a great example. But, you know, I think this is a contrast, and whether you're religious or not, I think it's just refreshing to hear something different and, you know, a more positive message. Although with Pentatonix, you don't have to worry about that too much. It's not like they're going to come in with a negative message. We've never really experienced that. But I think just in general, I don't hear something like this very often from other artists. So having them do it in such a powerful way was really rewarding to listen to.
Yeah, and I think you were right in the beginning that this is obviously applicable for Christmas. It's talking about the, like, you know, the birth of Christ and stuff. But like you could play this anytime of year.
100%. You could play it all year round.
Yeah, it's definitely not like a Christmas song.
Yeah, especially like I said, if you're in a position where you are somebody that's spiritual or wanting to connect with God a little bit more, you could play this, and I'm sure it would help. So
I add this one to my playlist.
I enjoyed it for sure, and I'm glad that we checked this one out. Hopefully you guys did as well. If you did, make sure you hit the like button so you can help our channel, which we appreciate. You guys have been so supportive throughout. And so much, it also helped your algorithm getting more Pentatonix on there.
Yes, which I'm sure you guys want.
If you're a pentaholic, you probably already have a ton. But if you're a pentaholic, that means there's never enough, right? So I enjoyed this one. It was great. If you're first time on the channel with us here, then you can hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and that'll make sure that you don't miss out on anything going forward. And I know that Sam is about to jump in and cut me off and tell me you can't leave yet because you have to know the answer to that pop quiz question.
Yeah, so the question was, what was the name of the reality TV show that they won to launch their career? And the answer is The Sing Off, and they won in 2011, which was the third season, I believe.
Yeah, so almost 15 years now after that they've been doing their thing, and it looked really young in this video. So
yeah, I think this is from 2014.
Yeah, so 3 years before that, and they've been doing their thing for a while. So hopefully that means there's lots more to come.
Yes, I will not be complaining. Keep it coming.
And there's more to come from us. We got 2 videos coming tomorrow, so hopefully we see that.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.